Carlo Gesualdo, known as the
Such a
Prince of
weird
Venosa
project.
as well as the Count of Coso, was born in Venosa in 1560 to the daughter of Pope Pius IV, Girolamo Gesualdo. Little is known about his early life, or even his birthday, which could have either been in 1560, 1561, or 1566. Gesualdo did have a love for music from a very young age, and showed little interest in anything else. He primarily played the lute, however, also played the harpsichord and guitar, on top of his composing, which was at the forefront of his musical interests. One thing that should be known about Carlo Gesualdo's famous murders. In 1586, he married his first cousin, Donna Maria de Avalos. However, 2 years after getting married, she began to have an affair with Fabrizio Carafa, the Duke of Andria. She was able to keep it a secret from her husband for almost 2 years. However, on October 16, 1590, at the Palazzo San Severo in Naples, when Gesualdo had allegedly gone away on a hunting trip, the two took insufficient precaution. Gesualdo returned to the palace, caught, and gruesomely murdered them both in their bed. Afterward, he left their mutilated bodies in front of the palace for all to see, and, being a nobleman, he was immune to prosecution. After the murders, Gesualdo went into isolation, where he wrote the most notoriously chromatic and difficult of his music. And having taken a break from composing during his married years, he used his time productively, writing most of his music during this period. Of course, Gesualdo's guilt weighed heavily upon him, and was conveyed through his music, especially his madrigals, in which he used words such as love, ecstasy, and agony a little too frequently in his writing. One thing which Gesualdo is primarily known for is his use of chromaticism popular in modern music, which had not been seen before and would not be seen after him until the 19th century. Unfortunately, Gesualdo suffered from depression late in his life, most likely because of the guilt of his multiple murders and the sorrowful life which he led. After losing his second son, which he had with his second wife, he went into complete and utter isolation. He would eventually die alone in his castle Gesualdo in Avellino. He was buried in the chapel of St. Ignatius in Naples. Carlo Gesualdo, while being a sick and crazy man, was a revolutionary composer of his time and will always be remembered as one of the best